Okay, first video for some time. Not sure if this will be going up on YouTube as well as my Facebook writing page. I'll be making a decision shortly. But I've decided to make a video talking about something that happened this morning, which is of great interest to me, maybe not too many other people, but that is the running order for the two semi-finals of this year's upcoming Eurovision Song Contest in Lisbon, Portugal. It was revealed about midday GMT. I've had a brief look through it, and I thought that I would give my thoughts on it. Of course, there are automatic finalists, the big five, including my country, the UK, and the host nation, Portugal, so 6 automatic finalists. We know that Portugal will perform 8th in the grand final. That was determined by a random draw a couple of weeks ago. We won't know where the UK, Spain, France, Germany, and Italy will perform in the grand final until the early hours of the Friday morning before the Saturday final, because of course you need to know all of the qualifiers as well, so you can put them in whatever order you fancy. The order is determined by the producers of the show, as is the case with the semi-finals. This has been the case for a number of years, simply to avoid having similar sounding songs being put next to each other in the running order. So you don't want 5 ballads in a row, you don't want 5 upbeat songs in a row, and of course you have to think about whether it's a male artist, female artist, band, ballad, up-tempo, geographical location probably plays a part as well. So it's a very difficult thing to do, and essentially, from what I've seen online, it's a group of people sitting in a room listening to the songs and eventually coming up with what they believe is the best running order possible. Many people online over the past couple of weeks have been making their own predictions. I have. I was a little off, of course. It's very difficult to do this. Some countries will be screwed over. Some countries will get a very good slot in the running order. It does seem to be the same countries every year, 1 or 2 in particular. But anyway, many months ago, the draw was made to determine which semi-final each country will perform in and which half of which semi-final each country will perform in. So, my thoughts after that long-winded ramble. Semi-final 1, the tougher semi-final by a country mile. I'm just going to get my sheet. Here we are. Semi-final 1 is really tough. I'm not going to go into any great depth about the songs. I'm simply going to give my thoughts on their position in the running order and whether I think it, at this moment in time, stands a chance of qualifying. So, 19 songs in semi-final 1. Another draw was made to determine which semi-final the automatic finalists would vote in. That was made a couple of weeks ago, or well, about 2 months ago now, actually. So Portugal, Spain, and the UK, alongside all of the other countries in this semi-final, will vote. So, Azerbaijan are going to open it. Of course, big pop song to get things going. It makes sense. Cross My Heart by Aysel. This might not be a qualifier. Azerbaijan have never missed a final since their debut. Could this year be the time that they miss out? Probably. Song 2 is Iceland, Our Choice, Ariolafsson. This has 0 chance of qualifying. I think Eurovision fans are unanimous in their thoughts on this particular entry. It's not going to make the cut. It would be a really big surprise if it did. Second in the running order, coming straight after a big pop song. Not looking good. Song, I did put Iceland, by the way, in my prediction to perform second. Song number 3 is Albania, Mal, which means yearning, performed by Jugend Bush Pepper. This is a great song. The revamp sort of took the power out of it a bit, but he's got a sensational voice. Not going to qualify though, if you ask me. Song 4 is Belgium, my favourite song of the year. A Matter of Time, performed by Senek. Bit of a Bond themed thing going on. Not a great slot in the running order there. The first half of the first semi does have quite a few favourites to win the contest, so it was inevitable that one of them was going to be shoved on fairly early. Belgium's got the short straw. This should qualify comfortably, even if it is 4th. Song number 5 is a big fan favourite, Czech Republic, Lie to Me, Mikolas Josef. I had this on to perform first. It's a good song. Not sure if the juries will really go big for it, but this is, in my opinion, a qualifier. Song 6 is Lithuania, When We're Old, Jeva Zasimauskaite. Predicted this to perform 6th. It's a very, very simple ballad, maybe a bit cheesy, but I think it's starting to gain a bit more attention. However, it's between the Czech Republic, big contemporary pop song, and Israel, the favourite to win the whole contest. Not looking great for Lithuania at this moment in time. Song 7 is Israel, the favourite to win. A very divisive song. Some people love it, some people loathe it. I'm sort of on the fence about it at this moment in time. Netta with Toy. This is a surefire qualifier. I also predicted Israel to perform 7th. Song 8, Belarus, Forever by Alexeyev. I don't know about this song. I don't like it. But a lot of people do. And a lot of people, I think, like him and his looks more than the song. Really speaking, this is such a tough semi-final. Belarus should be nowhere near qualifying, really. That's just my thoughts. Staging might help it a bit. Song 9, another one of the favourites to win, and at this moment in time, I think this is the song that will win. It's Estonia, La Forza, because you know, Estonia. Let's send a song in Italian for some unknown reason. Elena Nechaeva is the performer. This is classical music, operatic, fantastic, albeit a bit too boring for many viewers, I'm sure. This is a surefire qualifier. Song 10, another one of the favourites to win, Bulgaria. This is Bones by Equinox. Again, definite qualifier, and yeah, I think if people sort of drift off a little bit during Estonia, they'll wake up again when Bulgaria come on. So, pretty good place in the running order, really. We then move into the second half. Song 11 is Macedonia, Lost and Found by IQ. I as in I, Q as in snooker Q. This is a really good song. It's sort of pop meets reggae. Bit jarring. Chorus could be slightly stronger, but it is catchy. Macedonia's best chance of qualifying for a number of years. I don't think it's going to, though. What a shame. If it was in the second semi, yes. Not in this semi, though. Song 12, Croatia, Crazy by Franca. Very sultry. In my opinion, highly forgettable. This is not a qualifier, if you ask me. Be very surprised if it qualified. Song 13 is Austria, Nobody But You by Cesar Sampson. Bit of a gospel vibe. It's not bad, and I think this is going to be in the final. I think the juries might really like it. Song 14 is Greece, Onero Mou by Yanni Terzi. Not my favourite by any means, not one of my favourites, but this will do well. It's a qualifier. Excuse me. Song 15 is Finland. This is very Eurovision, you could say. Sar Alto with Monsters. Big pop song. I'm sure the staging will be very flashy as well. It's going to qualify. Some people think it might just miss out, but given Sara's popularity, it's going to be in the Saturday show. Song 16, Armenia, Sevak Kanagyan with Kami. Nice that they're performing in their own language for a change. I really don't know. I think Armenia is the one country here in the first semi-final that I'm just not sure about. I don't think it's going to qualify. I really don't. It's such a tough semi-final. I think Armenia might just miss out. Song 17 is Switzerland, Stones by Zips. This is a good song, but Switzerland are usually underrated, and again, I'm going to keep saying it's such a tough semi-final. I don't see this making the cut. Song 18, Ireland. Very good place in the running order for them. This is Ryan O'Shaughnessy with Together. Very simple acoustic ballad. But I have not really seen anybody say that this is going to qualify. Maybe one or two people over the course of the past 2 months. But Ireland not looking good again. Many people will find it too dull. That's the truth. And particularly because it's followed by Cyprus. The last song, number 19, Eleni Foureiro with Fuego. Big pop song. I wonder about the live vocals. I imagine that they'll be okay. It's going to qualify. It's got a lot of support from fans. So that's semi-final 1. Lithuania not great. They've sort of been screwed over a little bit. Pretty good for Ireland. That might help their chances a bit. Pretty good for Switzerland too. Macedonia, I think they would have preferred to be later on in the show. But anyway, at this moment in time, I believe the qualifiers will be the Czech Republic, Bulgaria, Lithuania, Israel, Estonia, Belgium, Cyprus, Greece, Austria and Finland. If not Lithuania, probably Armenia. But it's a very, very close run thing. And my opinions will no doubt change. Semi-final 2, France, Germany and Italy will vote alongside the 18 countries here. So, yeah, this is the weakest semi-final. Song 1 is Norway, the returning champion from 2009, Alexander Rybak, with That's How You Ride a Song. Not surprised this is opening the show. It's so weak in comparison to Fairy Tale, his winning song from years ago. This will be in the final, let's be honest. But it's really not that good. Lyrically, it's not that good. So, yeah. But his name alone will garner votes. Song 2 is Romania. Not looking good for Romania at all. Not a lot of support, but they always qualify. The song is called Goodbye. It's performed by The Humans. Sort of dated rock. Nothing amazing there. Song 3 is Serbia. Sanja Ilic and Balkanika with Nova Deka. Takes a while to get going and then doesn't really go anywhere. A mishmash of 2 songs in one, really. I don't think this is going to make the cut. Song 4, a song that definitely won't qualify. San Marino, Jessica featuring Jennifer Brenning, Who We Are. Yeah, I can't see anybody voting for this. So, no final. Song 5, Denmark. Really good song. Rasmussen, Higher Ground. Very Viking themed. It's a very good song. If anything, it's a bit underrated. Dark Horse, I think. Going to qualify. Song 6 is Russia. Russia could send Putin in a tutu and qualify. This is Julia Samoilova with I Won't Break. She was supposed to represent Russia last year, but there was that whole controversy, what with the contest being in Ukraine. She's back. This is a better song. Yeah. I think the refrain is pretty weak, but the song is not bad. Don't be surprised if this finishes in the top 10 in Lisbon, even though it's not really that good enough to do so. Song 7 is Moldova, My Lucky Day. Excuse me, My Lucky Day by Doridos. Or Doridos. Not entirely sure how you pronounce it. Anyway, this is very sort of in-your-face pop, I guess. It's quite catchy, but it's nothing amazing compared to Sunstroke Project last year, which had a bit more to it. Don't see this qualifying. Song 8, Netherlands. Waylon is back after finishing second as part of the Common Linnets in 2014. This is country rock, Outlaw In'em, the name of the song. This is great, my second favourite of the year. Very charismatic performer, great voice, should be in the final. Followed up by another upbeat song, Australia. Might have known they'd get a good place in the running order right at the end of the first half. Jessica Malboy, great singer, one of Australia's biggest female musicians. We Got Love, the name of the song. It's good, but this will struggle to get points from the public, I think. We saw last year only 2 points for Isaiah in the final. The juries saved it. We might see something similar this year, but Australia will qualify. Song 10 is Georgia, For You by Iriau, performed in Georgian. Too forgettable, very similar to Croatia 2013. This won't be in the final, I'm sure. Song 11 is Poland, Light Me Up, Gromi featuring Lukasz Mayer. This will qualify. I don't think it will do as well as people think, though. Really not that original. But then again, you could say the same thing about Finland. So, yeah. Could say the same thing about Norway. Poland will qualify, though. Malta, Song 12, Taboo by Christabel. This is a borderline qualifier. I think it is either going to just sneak in or just miss out. It's not a bad song, but I've not seen huge amounts of support for it. Then we've got another upbeat song, Hungary, AWS, Vishlat Nyar, Song 13. It's metal. This has a lot of fans. It's not going to be to everybody's taste. I'm not a huge fan of this type of music, but I don't mind the song. This will qualify because it will stand out so much. Song 14, slowing it down a bit, Latvia, Laura Risotto with Funny Girl, very 50 Shades of Grey. This, to me, is maybe the most unoriginal song of the year. Don't think this will qualify. Don't see it happening. Song 15 is Sweden, of course they'll be in the final. Benjamin Ingrosso, Dance You Off. Very cool, slinky beat. Yeah, the staging will help it. Sweden tend to rely on the staging. Yeah, lots of emphasis on the visual appeal of the song. But this will qualify, definitely. I predicted Sweden to perform 15th as well. Song 16 is Montenegro, India by Vanja Radovanovic. This is not going to qualify. Some people think this is the worst song of the year. It's my least favourite song of the year. Even if his voice isn't bad, I think Montenegro sent the wrong song. It would be a huge surprise if this qualified, in my opinion. Song 17, Slovenia, Leia Sirk with Falane. Thanks, but no. Very sassy. The chorus is so poor. The verses aren't bad. But the chorus is just... oh, it's lacking something. And I don't see this qualifying. And song 18, as I predicted here, Ukraine, Melovin, Under the Ladder. Good song to end the show. This will easily be in the final. Might win the whole thing. Maybe. I don't know. So there we have it. Very waffly, I know. But that is the running order draw for the two semi-finals. And it will be held on the 8th and 10th, isn't it? 8th and 10th of May. So just over a month from now. I look forward to the stage being constructed, which I believe is already happening. Well, the lighting system is anyway. I'm looking forward to the rehearsals, because that can change your opinion on many things. And yes, yeah, bit of a shame about Belgium being on so early, and Lithuania are going to really struggle now. Really struggle for public votes, definitely. Yeah. Contains a phrase repeated twice in Icelandic. Ah, the Danish song has Icelandic lyrics in it. What do you know? Anyway, there we are. Very long video. Thank you very much for watching. If this video does go up on YouTube, let me know your thoughts. Who's going to win? For me, Estonia or Israel are the two front runners at the moment. Bulgaria, Belgium, Ukraine, France, Italy. They're sort of on the periphery. Let me know. And of course, I hope you respect my opinions. And there will be videos in the future where I talk about the songs in more depth, my thoughts, whether they'll do well or not. All that sort of business will be coming soon, maybe not for another month or so. But yes, long video. If you've watched all of this, thank you very much. Let me know your thoughts, and bye for now.